High school basketball on Frontier Community Access Television. Tonight's game, the Frontier Redhawks are on the road at Ballard Gymnasium in Athol to take on the Athol Red Raiders. Hi again, everyone. This is Chris Collins directly at courtside with Alec Eckel and Kevin Murphy as we get ready for the Redhawks to take on the Red Raiders. This is always a good rivalry game. And the Redhawks come in 2-3, 0-1 in the Franklin County League, looking for their first win. And the Hawks come in 1-2, and they are 1-1 in league play. Tonight's game is always being brought to you by our underwriters. They are Attorney Dan Graves, Esquire, Deerfield's town moderator. He's a practicing attorney. Call his Greenfield office at 773-8706 for all your legal needs. Bobby C's DJ service, voted best mobile disc jockey in the Valley for now the 6th year running. Book your next party now at BobbyC'sDJService.com. Holiday Pizza in the center of South Deerfield. Holiday is the official pizza of Frontier Community Access Television. Webb's, America's Yarn Store in Northampton. Kathy and Steve Elkins, longtime Deerfield residents and huge supporters of local sports. Visit them at yarn.com. And Cheslick's Market in the center of South Deerfield. Great coffee, snacks, and awesome lunch specials. Go see Nicole and the gang today. We'll now go to the floor momentarily for the starting lineups. Frontier coming off a loss to Greenfield the last time we saw the Hawks in action. And this is a game that I think is definitely winnable for the Hawks if they can play their game. Let's go to the floor.
Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between the Frontier Redhawks and your Athol Red Raiders. This evening's contest will be played under the rules and regulations of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. The MIA is committed to good sportsmanship, citizenship, and responsibility. Taunting and unsportsmanlike conduct will not be tolerated. Please keep all cheering to a supportive nature. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Frontier Redhawks. A senior, number 4, Ariana Walker. A freshman, number 11, Caitlin Mackin. A sophomore, number 12, Emiela Savisky. A sophomore, number 13, Charlotte Duquette. And a junior, number 22, Marie Diney. Head coach of the Redhawks is Rick Ricor. And now, the starting lineups for your Athol Red Raiders. A 5'8 junior forward, number 4, Taylor Cleveland. A 5'1 junior, number 10, Gekka Baptista. A 5'5 junior guard, number 12, Haley Bigwood. A 5'9 junior forward, number 15, Sophie Putnam. And a 5'9 junior forward, number 22, Haley Bigwood. Head coach of the Red Raiders, Kelly Kazmata, assisted by Kylie Cleveland. Tonight's officials are Matt Diaz and Dr. Glenn Mallett.
Oh my, thank you, Axel. And here we go. As we're jumping center and we are underway from Mallet Gymnasium. Tipped to the backcourt out of bounds. It is going to go the way of Athol. Taylor Cleveland to throw it in to Baptiste. Baptiste actually crosses the timeline. It was right side of St. Cyr. That was nearly stolen away by Sobieski. Baptista gets it back. Passes it right side to Haley Bigwood and a travel. And we have our first turnover of the game. We play 8-minute quarters here in high school basketball in Western Mass. Frontier, of course, in the visiting blue with red and white trim. Now a little bit of pressure in the backcourt by the Raiders. Broken. This is Marie Demon driving through. Shut off. And a quick jumper and the whistle, and it's going to be a foul away from the ball. And they're going to say it was hacked in the act, so it's going to be 2 shots for Caitlin Mackin. Caitlin Mackin, a freshman for this Frontier team. First shot is good. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Attorney Dan Graves, Deerfield's town moderator, and a practicing lawyer in Greenfield. 773-8706. Bobby C's DJ service. Best mobile DJ in the Valley for over 6 years. BobbyC'sDJService.com. Makes both of them. Does Caitlin Mackin. 2-0 Hawks. It's Jenna St. Cyr now with it. Running it up. Broken up by Demon. Demon up ahead to Sobieski. Sobieski loses the handle, then gets it back. Jumper shot, no good. Ariana Walker the rebound. Fresh 30 for the Hawks. Walker runs across court. Right side to Demon. Marie on the right elbow. Top of the key it goes to Dulett. And a give and go pass intercepted and a foul. That'll be the first team foul on the Hawks, and it's going to be on Charlotte Dulett. And Athol will inbound. Baptista now with the ball. To Cleveland. Cleveland tries to drive. Back to Baptista. In the corner it goes. Bigwood. Rainbow jumper. Front of the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Frontier. Here comes Demon. Running it up for the Hawks. Demon gets a lane. Running one-hander in the lane. Front of the iron, no good. Out of bounds. Still Frontier basketball with a fresh 30. Demon to throw it in under the basket. 2-0 Frontier, 6:50 to go, first quarter. And it goes to Dulett. Dulett kicks it back out. Sobieski with a jumper on the corner is good. Get the roll. 4-0 Frontier. Quick 4-0 run for the Hawks to start this game. Now a steal by Walker. Good anticipation of the pass. Walker, a running hook, hits the side of the iron, no good. Kept alive, though. Sobieski now battling for it. Back to Dulett, top of the key. Dulett gets bumped. That's going to be a foul on Haley Wrigley. So right now, Frontier getting the better of it. That's the first foul on Wrigley, the second on the team, Athol, which is yet to record a point. Mackin now tries to feed Dulett. Bodies hitting the floor all over the place. Held ball, possession arrow favors Frontier. Bodies all over the place. Demon gets up slowly. And she got basically fallen on by Taylor Cleveland. And I think she may want to come out. Looks like she might have tweaked a knee. That's going to bring Olivia Dean off the bench as Rick Ricoeur comes out to check on Demon, who's walking off on her own, but she definitely got fallen on there, and Olivia will come in off the bench for the Hawks. So hopefully Demon is okay. They need her on the floor. Bounce pass down low to Dulett, rather. Dulett tries to feed the lane. Bodies flying everywhere. Coming back up with it is McAdoo, lays it up and in. And ball got knocked behind some wrestling mats, so now we'll start over again. Inbound pass to Cleveland. Cleveland double team, spins away, lobs it ahead, but way over the head of Haley Bigwood. And we're going back the other way. So things going from bad to worse for the Raiders right now, as the Hawks jump out to a quick 6-0 lead, 6:05 to go in the first quarter. Inbound to Walker. Walker to Dulett. Dulett up ahead to Mackin. Mackin spins away. Dulett, top of the key. Jumper. Back iron, no good. Mackin the rebound. Fresh 30. Out to Dean. Olivia strives through. Shot at the back of the iron, no good, but she draws the foul, and Olivia Dean will get 2 shots. It's the second foul on Haley Wrigley of the Red Raiders, as Raiders going to get some people off the bench here. Sophie Putnam will check in probably for Wrigley. Olivia Dean, 2 shots for Frontier. First one, spins in. Tonight's game being brought to you by Holiday Pizza in the center of South Deerfield, the official pizza of Frontier Community Access Television. Second shot by Olivia. And that one front rim's no good. Big with the rebound. Haley spins away from the pressure by Sobieski, crosses the timeline. Gives it back to Baptista. To Cleveland. Cleveland trying to drive. Looking for someone to pass to. Gets to Bigwood, top of the key jumper. And just like that, Athol is finally on the board. 7-2 Hawks. Ball inbounds to Walker, to Sobieski. And Frontier will set it up. Quick pass inside to Mackin, and Mackin got bumped. Otherwise, that would have been a travel. And let's see how they get on the foul. Actually, that's going to be on Mackin. That's going to be an offensive foul. So Athol will get the ball back. Haley Bigwood now. Right side to Cleveland. Cleveland on the right elbow, bounces off Dulett, comes back around. Cleveland, kind of a wild shot, hits the top of the backboard. You don't see that very often. Out of bounds, and Frontier will keep it. Into the game for the Hawks is Sierra Warren, and Ariana Walker will sit. Again, Demon started the game, now out with a leg injury after being fallen on during a scrum. And the Athol onto the floor. Now Warren tries to pass to Dulett, pass a little too high. Play kind of ragged right now, ball flopping around, ends up in the hands of Baptista. The point guard for Athol, right side of Cleveland. Taylor Cleveland calling the play. Spins away in the middle to Bigwood. Bigwood for three, top of the key. Good! From downtown, and just like that, Athol's within three, 7-4 Frontier. Now a little pressure. Bigwood in the backcourt battling up ahead to Warren. Warren crosses half court. Spins away from it, gets a lane. Warren goes up with a layup, no good. Cleveland the rebound. Here comes Athol. Cleveland stops, pulls it back, gets the numbers. Right side it goes to St. Cyr. A jumper from the baseline by Bigwood is no good, out of bounds. Frontier will keep it. And the Hawks will throw it in under their own basket, leading 7-4 with 4:07 to go in this quarter. Demon is back into the game, and Caitlin Mackin will step out. Throws it into Demon. Demon now crosses half court. Goes to the left side. Demon gets a lane, lays it up and in. Nothing wrong with that knee. Just like that, it's a 5-point lead. 9-4 Frontier. 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Bigwood runs it through, bounces off Dulett, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Dulett. But Bigwood got the worst of that, as Dulett just stood her ground but didn't quite have the lane blocked, so it's a two-shot foul. And that is two quick ones on Charlotte Dulett. First shot is no good by Haley Bigwood. That last three, they gave her only two, so Bigwood has 4 points, all 4 of Athol's points in this game. Second shot, high arcing shot, does not go, misses them both, but she gets the rebound. Turnaround jumper is good. So get them the hard way if you have to. 9-6, Frontier by 3. Demon up ahead to Sobieski. Sobieski, pull-up jumper from 12 is an air ball. Out of bounds, nope, kept in, but into the hands of Athol. Up ahead to Haley Bigwood. Bigwood spins through, blocked on the way up by Sobieski, but Bigwood battles for it, gets to Cleveland. Jumper is no good. And the rebound controlled by Olivia Dean. Olivia up ahead to Sobieski. Sobieski, pull-up jumper off the glass and in. And a quick timeout on the floor will take the break. 3:11 to go in the first quarter. It's Frontier 11, Athol 6. This is Red Hawk basketball on Frontier Community Access Television. Chris Collins, Alec Echo, and the executive producer of Frontier Community Access Sports, Kevin Murphy, here at Mallet Gymnasium. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, by the way, if you're out there watching. This is that sort of no man's land week in between the holidays, and certainly good night to be out in Athol, checking a basketball game as the Hawks lead by 5. Baptista now with the ball. Baptista goes right side. Jumper from the right elbow is an air ball by DeLeo. No good. And Sobieski, but DeLeo with the steal, and she gets fouled as Warren tried to stop the shot from happening, and DeLeo will get a couple of shots here. So she missed the first shot and hung in there and got the rebound and went back for a second, drew the foul. Kendall's first, front of the iron, no good. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Webb's America's Yarn Store in Northampton. Kathy and Steve Elkins, longtime Deerfield residents. Visit them at yarn.com. Great people and a great store. If you like knitting and crocheting, that's the place to go. DeLeo makes 1 of 2. Now a little bit of backcourt pressure by Athol. Dean runs away from it, up ahead to Demond. And Marie tries trying to run through a lane full of Red Raiders, but goes off of Athol, and Frontier will keep it with 18 seconds on the shot clock. Warren and Dean are out. Back in is Dulett with the 2 fouls, and Ariana Walker is back in as well. Running out of a stack. Sobieski on the baseline. Back out to Dulett. Dulett runs through. It's blocked on the way up. Draws the foul. Boy, when she decides to go to the basket, she's tough to stop. Big girl, great quicks. And she draws a couple of foul shots here. And that foul's going to be on Bigwood, her first, team's 4th. 2 shots for Dulett. First one is no good. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Cheslick's Market in the center of South Deerfield. Great coffee, snacks, and great lunch specials, too. Go see Nicole and the gang today, right across from the Comet in South Deerfield. Second shot by Charlotte. That's good. Makes 1 of 2. 12-7, Frontier by 5. 2:40 to go first quarter. Inbound ahead to Cleveland. Cleveland pushes it up to Putnam. Off the glass and in. Nice little fast break there by the Red Raiders. And inbound pass stolen. Knocked out of bounds by DeLeo, nearly stolen. Rick Recor is telling his girls, you got to be a little bit more serious about that pass because you get lazy and these guys will pick it off every time. Demon to throw it in. And looking for somebody to get it to. Up ahead to Dulett. Dulett lobs it ahead to Walker. Oh, and Walker got popped as DeLeo was coming back to try and make that steal and got all elbow. And that's going to be the first foul on DeLeo, non-shooting. Caitlin Mackin coming back in and stepping out. Macy King, who came in for some brief minutes. Bounce pass through everybody to Dulett, top of the key. Dulett to Sobieski, jumper front of the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bigwood. And Haley's off to the races. She lays it up and in. Good play by Haley Bigwood, who's got 8 points in this game already. And suddenly the Frontier lead's cut to 1, 12-11. And now out of bounds, Athol basketball as the Athol trap causing some problems for Frontier. Walker could not get the ball to Demon. So Athol has their chance to take their first lead here. Bigwood to throw it in. She does to Cleveland. Cleveland trying to drive through the baseline, blocked, and stolen back though by Athol. Up ahead to Cleveland. Cleveland off the glass, too strong. And Macklin cracks the board for the rebound and draws the foul on Putnam. Frontier doing a good job on the defensive glass. But that was kind of a wild shot by Putnam. Demon to throw it in. And Walker got hit in the side of the head. I think might have got poked in the eye on the way through. She's down, holding the side of her head. Betsy Sobieski is over there. Rick Recor to check on her. I didn't see what happened, but she went down clutching the side of her head. I didn't see if there was any kind of contact. It looked like she might have collided with one of the hands of one of the opposing players. Maybe got a finger in the eye. That definitely hurts. And Walker will be all right. She's going to come off for a minute. I believe she's going to have to come off because they stopped play. Olivia Dean will come back into the game for Frontier, so hopefully she's all right. 1:50 to go, first quarter, and Frontier's lead, which was as much as 7 at one point, is now down to 1. They lead 12-11. Dean throws it in to Mackin. Mackin ahead to Demon. Demon lays it up and in. Good job by Marie Demon. Got just a little bit of daylight down that left elbow. It's 14-11. Now Demon and Mackin hassling Bigwood. Frontier basketball. So again, Frontier's defense. See if they can turn that D into some offense here. A couple of quick turnovers. Olivia to throw it in for the Hawks. Finds Demon at the circles. Marie to Olivia Dean. Dean on a high post to Sobieski. Tried a bullet pass on the baseline to Mackin, but too far ahead. Turnover goes Athol's way. Bigwood throws it into Baptista. Baptista bringing it up. Bigwood, pass poke. Cleveland ends up with it. Cleveland to Baptista. Baptista driving through. Off the glass, draws the foul, ends up on the floor. And Geka Baptista will get a couple of shots here with 1:10 to go in the first quarter. That is the first foul on Marie Demon for Frontier. That is the team's 5th. Front rim no good. She'll get one more. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by attorney Dan Graves, Esquire. Deerfield's town moderator. He's a practicing attorney in Greenfield. 7738706. Call his law office today for all your legal needs. Second shot by Baptista is good. 14-12. Inbound pass to Mackin. Dulett now with it. Looking for some help. Gets it to Demon just barely. Demon crosses the timeline. Demon gets a lane again. Lays it off the glass and in. Marie Demon. That's the second time in a row she's gone straight through Athol to the basket. 16-12. Now Demon hassling Bigwood. And a foul. She tried to tie her up. And tried to get that possession arrow, which would have gone Athol's way anyway, but instead she gets her second foul. 48.8 seconds to go in quarter number 1. 16-12. Frontier by 4. Baptista now. Looking for someone to pass to. Goes to Bigwood on the right elbow. Bigwood shot hits the side of the iron, no good. Rebound Dean. Dean outlet to Demon. Ahead to Dulett. Dulett, turnaround jumper. Oh, very nearly got the shot off, but got fouled. Ball ends up out of bounds. That was Cleveland that came back to get her. And it'll be 2 shots for Charlotte Dulett with 24.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. First shot is good. Tonight's game being brought to you by Bobby C's DJ Service, voted best mobile disc jockey in the Valley for now almost 6 years running. BobbyC'sDJService.com. Dulett's second shot is good. She makes them both, and suddenly the Frontier leads back up to 6. 18-12. 24.9 seconds left. Now near steal. Demon now a tie-up. And the arrow favors Athol. So we're going to be going back the other way. Bigwood to throw it in. Baptista, steal by Demon. Degano goes up strong, lays it up, and an 8 points in this first quarter from Marie Demon, and suddenly Frontier has an 8-point lead, their largest of the game, 20-12. Baptista's pass, batted away and into the hands of Mackin. Mackin gets bumped on the way through. And that will do it in the first quarter. We played 1 quarter from Athol. At the end of 1 quarter, it's the Red Hawks 20 and Athol 12. This is Red Hawk basketball on Frontier Community Access Television.
Support for FCAT's coverage of high school sports provided by attorney Dan Graves, Esquire. In addition to being Deerfield's town moderator, Dan's a practicing attorney in Greenfield. Call his office at 773-8706 for all your legal needs. Bobby C's DJ Service. Voted best mobile disc jockey in the Valley for 5 years running. Book your next party now at BobbyC'sDJService.com. Holiday Pizza in the center of South Deerfield. Holiday Pizza is the official pizza of Frontier Community Access Television. Webb's, America's yarn store in Northampton. Kathy and Steve Elkins are longtime supporters of local sports. Visit them at yarn.com. Cheslick's Market, Great coffee, snacks, a full deli, and fantastic lunch specials. Across from the Common in South Deerfield.
Chris Collins, Alec Eckel, and Kevin Murphy out here at Mallet Gymnasium in Athol. The Frontier Redhawks, with their largest lead of the game so far, 8 points. They lead Athol 20-12. The Raiders got it to within 1, but that was as close as they would get. Frontier has led this game throughout. Marie Demon got slightly injured in that first quarter when she was fallen on during a scrum at the Athol end of the floor, but she's come back solid. She has 8 points, the lead all scorers. Charlotte Doulette's been very tough as well. She has 3 points, all foul shots. And Caitlin Mackin, the freshman, has had a great first quarter. She's been a solid player out there for the Hawks. Olivia Dean to inbound right in front of us as we'll start the second quarter. Marie Demon now crosses half court. Demon left side to Mackin. Mackin to Sobieski in a low post. Sobieski shot hits the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound controlled by Athol. This is Baptista now. Pulls it back to Cleveland. Cleveland on the line. Spins out, no good. Mackin the rebound. Up ahead to Dean. Liv trying to drive through. Off the glass, no good. And it'll be a foul. Dean now to shoot 2 shots. Foul is on Baptista, her first. First shot by Dean is good. Tonight's game being brought to you by Holiday Pizza in the center of South Deerfield. Holiday is the official pizza of Frontier Community Access Television. Second shot by Olivia is good. Makes them both. And it's a 10-point lead. First double-digit lead of the night for the Redhawks. And there's a steal again. Mackin hitting the way up. Sobieski with the follow, lays it up and in. 24-12. Cleveland took a carry as she traveled. And right now some frustration on the Athol side of the ball as the Hawks are making life very, very difficult for the Raiders as they try to get the ball out of their own end of the floor. Demon now. Right side to Mackin. Mackin to Demon. Left side to Dean. Dean to Demon. Demon bounce pass down low to Doulette. Doulette goes up strong. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Controlled by Frontier. Demon again. Demon kicks it to Sobieski. Sobieski. Pull up jumper. It's the side of the iron. No good. Battle for the rebound. And it's going to be a foul. And that's going to be, I think, on Demon. That will be 3 on Marie. And we are now into the bonus, so it's going to be a 1-and-1 for Haley Bigwood. And they're going to have to get Demon out of there. You might not see much of her the rest of this half, as Sierra Warren will check in for Frontier. Haley Bigwood's got 8 points in this game for Athol. First shot of the 1-and-1 is no good. Rebound pulled down by Doulette. Doulette ahead to Mackin. To Warren. Warren back to Mackin, partially blocked and stolen away by Baptista. Nice job. Up ahead it goes to St. Cyr. Jenna St. Cyr blocked on the way up by Olivia Dean. Athol will keep it. 25 to shoot, 6:35 to go in the half. The 12-point Frontier lead. St. Cyr throws it in. Turnaround jumper by Cleveland, partially blocked by Doulette, no good. And Mackin brings it up. Caitlin to Warren to Dean. Dean spots up for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Bigwood. Bigwood now crosses half court. Behind the back dribble. Back to Cleveland, top of the key. Taylor now. Right side to Baptista, over to St. Cyr. Back to Baptista on the baseline, out of bounds. Still Athol ball, but only 10 seconds to shoot. Doulette will check out. Macy King will check back in for Frontier. 6 minutes even to go in the first half. Inbound pass to Bigwood. Bigwood turnaround jumper. Mackin all over her case. Bigwood gets the rebound, puts it back up and in again. Not to be denied, but boy, that's about as good a defense as you're going to get and still be able to score. Dean, right side to Sierra. Shot up by Sobieski is no good. Now Taylor Cleveland brings it up for Athol. Right side to St. Cyr. On the right elbow, poked out by Warren. Still Athol ball, 19 to shoot. St. Cyr throws it in to Cleveland. Taylor calling the set play to Baptista on the top of the key. Now Cleveland. Right side it goes to Putnam. Back to Cleveland. Cleveland running shot in the lane, no good. Dean the rebound. Olivia. Left side it goes to Mackin. Back to Liv. Liv. Sierra. Now it goes to Sobieski on the right baseline. Shot no good. Dean the rebound goes up strong. Too strong though. And battle for the rebound. Baptista gets hooked up with Macy King, and it's going to be possession arrow favoring Athol. Geka Baptista walks it across the timeline for Athol. Pass intended for Bigwood, stolen again by Mackin, but she stepped on the sideline. But great anticipation by Caitlin Mackin, who's having herself a game, wrapped up shoulder and all. The freshman really impressive in this first half. Oh, there's a Band-Aid on the floor. Baptista now with the ball. Baptista to Cleveland. And again, Caitlin Mackin all over the court. Rips the ball away, ahead to Sobieski. Sobieski lays it up and in. Rock and roll as the Red Hawks, led by the play of Caitlin Mackin, are making it happen tonight. Lead back up to 12, 26-14. Now, a shot out of the right corner is an air ball. Rebound controlled by Sobieski. Here come the Hawks. Sobieski, pull-up jumper is an air ball out of bounds, and we're going back the other way. Now Baptista bringing it up for the Red Raiders. 4 minutes to go in the half. Baptista now being hassled by Olivia, and it's going back the other way. Great play by Olivia Dean, as that was all Dean that made that happen. They'll inbound in front of the Frontier bench. Rick Recor with a little whisper in the air. Well, good job there. Sobieski will have a seat. And into the game now for Frontier is Abby Roberts. Now Mackin in the low post. Back out to Dean. Jumper is good from 15. As the Hawks starting to get the inside-out game working. Now we got a foul on the way back up the floor by Dean. So we're going to have a 1-and-1 as she got tangled up with Jenna St. Cyr. First shot is no good. Rebound controlled by Olivia Dean. Here come the Hawks again. Dean dishes it down low to Warren, who pulls it back out. Top of the key to Mackin. Mackin down low to Roberts. Back out to Dean. Dean running hook shot is draws the foul actually on the way up. And Olivia Dean. So Frontier running a bit of a triangle pattern there with Dean and Roberts and Sierra Warren. This is more of a three-guard offense for the Red Hawks right now. That's 2 fouls, by the way, for Geka Baptista. Dean's first shot. Spins out. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Webb's America's Yarn Store in Northampton. Kathy and Steve Elkins are longtime Deerfield residents, good friends of mine, and great, great business people. Visit them at yarn.com. Dean's second shot is good. So she makes 1 of 2. 29-14, 15-point lead for the Hawks, and another steal. by Macy King this time. Over to Mackin. Caitlin Mackin now. Left side to Olivia Dean. Dean to Mackin in the corner. Mackin tries to drive the baseline, loses the handle on the ball. Ball hits the floor, stolen back by Athol. This is Haley Bigwood now. She's been impressive for Athol. Best player out there for the Red Raiders. Turnaround jumper is good by Haley. That's 12 points for her in this first half. 29-16. Frontier by 13. Dean trying for a high post to Macy Gray. Or Macy King, rather, excuse me. And a reach-in foul. And that's going to be 2 quick ones on Olivia. Sobieski back into the game, and so is Charlotte Dulett. Macy King and Abby Roberts will sit for Frontier. So pretty much the starting 5 except for Ariana Walker. Sarah Warren's out there running the point. First shot of the 1-and-1 is no good. Rebound control by Sobieski. Sobieski on the baseline goes through Dulett's hands. Tough break. Just took her eye off the ball for a half second. And Athol will get it back. 2:37 to go in the half. 29-16. Frontier by 13. Baptista now. Crosses half court. Baptista to Bigwood. Bigwood, top of the key. Bigwood drives left side. Poked. Out of bounds. Still stays with Athol. 2:24 to go in the half. Bigwood inbound. She has accounted for all but 4 of Athol's points tonight. Bigwood with the inbound pass through the hands of Kendall DeLeo. And Frontier will get it back. Now Warren feeds the baseline to Sobieski. Shot up too strong, but Dulett cleans up the glass, lays it up and in. 31-16. Pass up ahead now to Bigwood. Bigwood being guarded by Mackin. Stops and cuts to Cleveland. Cleveland in the corner. Goes. 3-point bomb is an air ball by Polana. Rebound control by Frontier. Warren fakes the shot. Sobieski jumper in the lane is good. And everything seems to be going in right now for the Redhawks as they are blowing it open. 33-16. Late first half. Baptista. Now a jumper from the elbow. Side iron no good by Polana. Outlet pass to Dulett. Dulett blocked on the way up by Cleveland. Did a great job to get back. Still Frontier ball. Good hustle by Taylor Cleveland to get back there, make that block. And back into the game is Abby Roberts. Out of the game is Olivia Dean. Roberts into Sobieski. Sobieski, count it, 1. As she made the shot and got fouled on the way up. And Sobieski has 12 points. With a chance to make it 13. And a 20-point lead if she makes this shot for the Hawks. And it's a 20-point lead. 36-16, 1:27 to go in the half. Bigwood throws it in to Polana. Polana back to Cleveland. Cleveland spitting away from Walker, or from Warren rather. Polana gets knocked down on the way through. That's going to be a foul. And Polana will get a couple of shots here. Haley Polana is a 9th grader. And she'll get 2 shots. First one is good. She'll get 1 more. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Cheslick's Market in the center of South Deerfield. Great coffee, snacks, and awesome lunch specials. Go see Nicole and the gang today right across from the Common in South Deerfield. Amanda Fuller into the game for Frontier, seeing her first minutes, and Sarah Warren rather, had seen on the bench. Polana's second shot is no good. Battle for the rebound. Whoa, when Polana hits the deck. And it's going to be Frontier basketball. With 1:15 to go in the half. 36-17. Abby Roberts crosses half court. Right side to Fuller. Amanda spinning away from Polana. Amanda gets that lane to the baseline, no good. And battle for the rebound. Fuller ends up with it. Fuller has to pass out to Roberts. Sobieski. Jumper from the top of the key is no good. And we're going back the other way. Inbound pass to Polana, but it ends up back in the hands of Dulett. Dulett now knocked down by Cleveland. Oh! And Alana Mays-Poland got folded back as Cleveland fell on her leg. That looked painful. She got up, though, and she's going to the line. That's going to be 2 fouls on Cleveland. First shot is no good. Second shot upcoming. And the second shot is no good. Rebound, though, taken back by Sobieski, who lays it up and in. Sobieski's having a monster half for the Hawks. Cleveland up ahead. And with the shot, Polana, no good. Rebound pulled down by Frontier. 26 seconds left. Fuller now. Fuller over to Mays-Poland. Down low to Dulett. Dulett loses control, tries to pass it out. Knocked out of bounds. Still Frontier's basketball. But the shot clock should be off, and it is. 9.8 seconds left. Inbound pass, Fuller. Nobody near her on the baseline. Air ball. And rebound knocked loose. Quick shot off the glass and in by Sobieski, who has piled up the points here in this first half. And that will do it in the first half. We have played one half from Athol. The score at the end of one half, it's Frontier 40 and Athol 17. Second half action upcoming. This is Red Hawk basketball on Frontier Community Access Television.
Support for FCAT's coverage of high school sports provided by Attorney Dan Graves, Esquire. In addition to being Deerfield's town moderator, Dan's a practicing attorney in Greenfield. Call his office at 773-8706 for all your legal needs. Bobby C's DJ Service. Voted best mobile disc jockey in the Valley for 5 years running. Book your next party now at BobbyC'sDJService.com. Holiday Pizza in the center of South Deerfield. Holiday Pizza is the official pizza of Frontier Community Access Television. Webb's, America's yarn store in Northampton. Kathy and Steve Elkins are longtime supporters of local sports. Visit them at yarn.com. Cheslick's Market. Great coffee, snacks, a full deli, and fantastic lunch specials. Across from the Common in South Deerfield.
Chris Collins, Alec Eckel, and Kevin Murphy back out here at Mallett Gymnasium in Athol. Second half action upcoming. The Frontier Redhawks lead the Athol Red Raiders by a count of 40-17. Amelia Sobieski leading all scorers in the first half with 17 points. 8 for Marie Diamond, 6 for Olivia Dean, 5 for Charlotte Dulett, and 4 for Caitlin Mackin. And I think in terms of difference makers, Caitlin Mackin was probably the best all-around player on the floor for Frontier in that first half. Did everything. Offense, defense, rebounds. For Athol, Haley Bigwood had 12 points in the first half. 2 for Sophie Putnam and a foul shot each for Kendall DeLeo, Jekka Baptista, and Riley Polana. So the Raiders have some work to do coming out here in the second half to try and trim this lead. A 23-point lead for Frontier. That's the biggest lead of the game so far for either team. And Frontier has never trailed in this contest. Athol got it to about within 1 at one point midway through the second quarter, but that is as close as they have gotten to taking the lead. And I think that in terms of balance of play, tempo, and defense, I think it's been all Frontier. But Athol's got some people that can put the ball in the net. It's just a matter of getting the opportunities and getting away from this very, very tough defense. Again, Marie Demon suffered a slight injury in the first half when she got her knee folded back in a scrum at the Athol end of the floor. She seems to be no worse for wear. Came back out and scored 3 consecutive baskets on pretty much the same play every time. Straight through the lane. No one touched her. So Frontier keeps things going. They will be well on their way to their second win, rather, in league play, and they'll be able to put their record up to 500 as they are 1-2 currently and 1-1 in league play. I want to remind you, if you're watching this game on our FCAT channels, you can watch all these games and see all of our original programming at the FCAT Media page at youtube.com. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, you already know that, but if you're happy watching on FCAT Channel 12 or 15 in South Deerfield, by all means, check out YouTube. We got a lot of good stuff up there, and we work hard doing it. All your concerts, all your governmental meetings in all 4 towns, as many as we can get to, are up there. So the Hawks will come out now to start the second half, and they'll bring out Mackin, Sobieski, Dean, Demon, and Warren. Bigger with the inbound, and Frontier moving now right to left to start the second half. Cleveland down. Left side it goes to St. Cyr. Jenna back over to Taylor. Right side to Baptista. Baptista in the corner of the Big Wood. Haley with the deep 3, side of the iron, no good. Demon battle for the rebound. Goes off of her hands, though, as she got bumped pretty good there underneath by Haley Wrigley, and it'll still be Athol ball. Raiders to inbound. And they get it into Baptista. Baptista to Cleveland. Cleveland right side. Off balance jumper is no good. And Dean, the rebound. Up ahead to Sobieski. Sobieski gets hacked on the way up by Baptista, who came back on defense. And it's going to be a couple of shots for Amelia Sobieski. Again, 17 points to lead all scorers in that first half. Amelia's first shot is good. Tonight's game being brought to you by Attorney Dan Graves, Esquire. He's Deerfield's town moderator. He is also a practicing attorney. Call his Greenfield office, 773-8706, for all your legal needs. Second shot is good. She makes them both. 42-17. Baptista draws a screen right side, fires up a deep 3 and hits it. That was way outside. That's the first 3-point field goal for Athol in this game. Sierra Warren now. And traveled. And Baptista on some good defense there. Ariana Walker got finger in the eye, I think, in that first half. She has not been out there since. And it's been up to Warren to run the point for Frontier. Jumper. Back iron, no good. Cleveland the rebound. Cleveland pounds the ball onto the floor. Scoop shot underneath is no good. And a foul over the back as Wrigley went over the top of Demon going after the ball. And that's 3 fouls on Wrigley. Sierra Warren now. Bounce pass to Dean. Dean for 3, no good. Demon, the rebound put back is good. Great board work by Marie Demon, right where she needed to be. And the lead is now 24, 44-20. Baptista trying to feed the paint. Stolen by Frontier. Warren now. Warren, nice no-look bounce pass down low. And that's Sobieski goes up for the shot. So Dean, rather. Second shot, no good. Dean gets a third whack at it, a hook shot. Oh, it rims out, but she draws the foul. Frontier really solid on the boards tonight. That was Dean there making it happen. And Olivia with 2 shots and a chance to make this a 26-point lead if she makes them both. First shot is good. Tonight's game being brought to you by Bobby C's DJ Service. Best mobile disc jockey in the Valley for 6 years running now. Book your next party at BobbyC'sDJService.com. Second shot for Olivia Dean upcoming. That one spins out. Sobieski gets the rebound temporarily. Now a battle for it, and Dean comes back up with it. Olivia goes up strong. Oh, and she draws the foul again. And Liv will go back to the line. So Dean making things happen under the basket, as is Sobieski. And 2 more shots for Liv. Makes the first one. And she'll get one more. This will make it a 27-point lead. And it does. 47-20. 6:03 to go, third quarter. Hawks are cruising. Baptista now. And a steal by Demon. Great anticipation on that pass. Demon goes all the way down, lays it up, can't make the layup though. Rebound pulled down by Cleveland. Outlet to Baptista. Baptista up ahead to Bigwood. Bigwood slips, stops, tries to get the shot off, blocked by Dean. 2 shots for Haley Bigwood. And that's going to be on Olivia, and that's her third. Bigwood's arcing shot. First one is no good. Tonight's game being brought to you by Holiday Pizza. In the center of South Deerfield, Holiday is the official pizza of Frontier Community Access Television. Dean out, Macy King back in for the Redhawks. Bigwood's second shot. Another high arcer. That one goes. So Bigwood's got 13 points in this game. 47-21. Demon brings it up. Right side to Warren rather. Warren to King. King tied up by Baptista. Possession arrow favors Frontier with 19 seconds on the shot clock. Warren inbounds to Demon. Over to Mackin. Mackin tried to feed the paint. Stolen by Bigwood. Bigwood spins away, loses control off her own foot. Stops, picks it up, but she's hemmed in big time. Knocked out of bounds, still Athol ball. Haley Bigwood to throw it in. Goes, tries to feed top of the key. Now gets back to Haley. Haley gets a lane to the bucket. Shot up, no good. Sobieski the rebound. Bigwood hits the floor. She's exhausted right now. Sobieski running one-hander, front iron, no good. Mackin, put back rebound, no good. Demon tries to go up, blocked on the way up. Battle for it on the floor. Demon comes away with it to Warren. Warren to Demon. Back to Sierra. Sierra trying to get away from Baptista. Now Bigwood hits the floor. And Baptista throws from the floor out to St. Cyr. Bodies flying everywhere. Bigwood, high arcing shot is good. Man, does she have an arc on that shot. And she's got 15 points in this game. By far the best player for Athol in this game tonight. Sobieski off the glass, no good. Demon battling for the rebound. Out of bounds, it's going to be Frontier basketball. Or Athol basketball, excuse me. Abby Roberts back in, and Sierra Warren will have a seat for Frontier. 4:14 to go in the third quarter, 47-23. Hawks by 24. Cleveland now. Tries to look for Baptista on the left elbow, back to Cleveland. Cross court, and that one was over the head of Baptista, ends up in the hands of Macy King rather. Up ahead. Mackin, strong to the basket, off the glass, no good. Foul from behind. And I think they're going to get Mackin with the behind-the-back foul. It'll be 2 on her. And Athol will get the ball back. Baptista now. Walking in across the timeline. Baptista drives through. Running hook shot, hits the side of the iron, no good. Knocked back out. Bigwood gets hammered going through. It's going to be Mackin again. That's going to be 3. And that's going to be, she's going to take a little seat, and Sierra Warren will come back in. So 2 quick fouls on Caitlin Mackin. You might not see her for a while with the 3. St. Cyr inbounds to Cleveland. Cleveland gives it back to St. Cyr. Baptista, Bigwood. Bigwood bounce pass down low. Turnaround jumper, spins in for Sophie Putnam for Athol. Warren now left side to Abby Roberts. Top of the key, Sobieski. Jumper in the lane is no good. Bigwood the rebound. Bumped by Sobieski. And that's 2 on her. Bigwood inbound to Baptista. Baptista now. Pass down low, hook shot by Putnam is no good. Rebound control by Frontier. Fast break. King. Now a jumper off the glass by Demon, no good. Demon turnaround jumper, no good. Demon another rebound. Battle for it. Possession arrow favors Athol, but Frontier right now a little bit cold shooting wise, but they're aggressive in every other aspect of the game. And King sits, and Doulette checks back in for the Hawks. Baptista now. Top of the key to Cleveland. Cleveland working on Sobieski. Blocked on the way up, and they're going to call Sobieski for the foul. And I'll tell you, I thought she got a lot of ball on that one. But it's going to be 3 on her. And King's not going to be out of the game for long, as they got to get Amelia out of there. Cleveland's first shot is good. Tonight's game being brought to you by Webb's, America's Yarn Store in Northampton. Kathy and Steve Elkins, longtime Deerfield residents and supporters of local athletics. Visit them at yarn.com. That's the first point, by the way, of the game for Taylor Cleveland. Second shot, in front of the iron, no good. Battle for it, and ends up in the hands of Frontier. Here comes Demon. Marine runs it up. Marine trying to go coast to coast, partially blocked on the way up. Out of bounds off Athol. Frontier will keep it with 19 seconds to shoot. Demon to throw it in. And the pass is stolen by Bigwood. Again, Haley Bigwood, great anticipation. Stripped on the way up. Some hustle on the back by Abby Roberts, and that draws some cheers from the Frontier bench. Good hustle. Inbound pass to Cleveland. Cleveland jumper from the elbow is good. So Taylor Cleveland has a quick 3 points in this third quarter. Warren now. Right side to Demon. Pass in the lane. Jumper. Count it and 1. As Macy King. Quick turnaround, catch and shoot, and she made it count. A 3-point play for Macy. 50-28 Frontier, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. And timeout on the floor will take the break. As I said, 2 minutes to go in the third. Frontier 50, Athol 28. This is Red Hawk basketball on Frontier Community Access Television. Chris Collins, Alec Eckel, and Kevin Murphy out here at Mallet Gymnasium in Athol. Frontier Redhawks cruising tonight as they lead big time over the Athol Red Raiders, 50-28. Athol with the ball. Taylor Cleveland trying to work on Doulette. Draws all kinds of coverage. And it's going to be an offensive foul as she cleared out the lane with an elbow. Sierra Warren now. Crossing half court. Left side to Roberts. Abby back to Sierra. Right side to Mackin back into the game with the 3 fouls. Doulette now. Running one-hander off the glass, no good. Rebound Cleveland. And Taylor will bring it up, running the point for the Raiders. Right side to Bigwood. Bigwood gets a lane off the side of the iron, no good, but got fouled on the way up. Haley Bigwood has great speed. And that time she got a bit of a lane, and that's all she needs is one step. The foul's going to be on Macy King. Haley Bigwood. First shot, high archer is no good. Tonight's game being brought to you by Cheslick's Market in the center of South Deerfield, rather. Great coffee, snacks, and awesome lunch specials. Go see Nicole and the gang today, right next to the Common in South Deerfield. Second shot, back iron, no good, so she misses them both. And Doulette the rebound. Outlet to Mackin. Mackin up ahead to Sierra Warren. Shot up is good. Catch and shoot for Sierra, and she's in the book. 1:05 to go in the third quarter. 52-28. Frontier with a big lead. That's been for most of the game. Reach and foul. That's going to be 4 on Caitlin Mackin. And she's going to have to come off now. We'll check in. And Mackin has solid first half. Has had limited minutes in the second half because she's been in foul trouble. And we are now into the 1-1. That's the 7th team foul. And Jenna St. Cyr. Elena Mays pulling in for the Hawks, and Sierra Warren takes a seat. St. Cyr's first one is no good. Rebound pulled down by Mays pulling. And it's going to be a turnover. And Athol will take it out. Bigwood throws it in. Lots of energy in that kid. Cleveland now. Bounce pass in the paint. Kicked back out. 3-ball over everything. Bigwood turnaround jumper gets the rebound. No good. And Athol still has it. Now it's stolen back. Macy King. King looking for some help. Up to Fuller. Amanda Fuller spins away from containment. Over to Roberts. Back to Fuller. Fuller, top of the key in three-point land. 15 to shoot, 20 on the game clock. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Kendall DeLeo. And that is going to be team foul number 6. So one more and we're shooting. Fuller to inbound. 19 seconds left in the quarter. And pass knocked down by Bigwood. Picked back up by Mays Poland. Over ahead to Roberts. Roberts trying to feed the lane, can't. And Cleveland comes away with it for Athol. Behind the back dribble. 4 seconds left. Cleveland to Bigwood. Bigwood lets it fly and hits the front of the iron, no good. And that will do it for the quarter. We played 3 from Athol at the end of 3 quarters. It's Frontier 52, Athol 28. This is Red Hawk basketball on Frontier Community Access Television.
Support for FCAT's coverage of high school sports provided by Attorney Dan Graves, Esquire. In addition to being Deerfield's town moderator, Dan's a practicing attorney in Greenfield. Call his office at 773-8706 for all your legal needs. Bobby C's DJ Service. Voted best mobile disc jockey in the Valley for 5 years running. Book your next party now at BobbyC'sDJService.com. Holiday Pizza in the center of South Deerfield. Holiday Pizza is the official pizza of Frontier Community Access Television. Webb's, America's yarn store in Northampton. Kathy and Steve Elkins are longtime supporters of local sports. Visit them at yarn.com. Cheslick's Market, Great coffee, snacks, a full deli, and fantastic lunch specials. Across from the Common in South Deerfield.
Fourth quarter action upcoming. Redhawks lead the Athol Red Raiders by a count of 52-28. Redhawks outscored the Raiders in that half 12-11. So pretty even quarter scoring wise, but the bulk of the play carried by Frontier. Dean inbounds to Warren, back to Dean, back to Sierra. Warren to Mackin, bounce pass down low, jumper in the corner, no good. Mackin the rebound, battling for it, kicks it back out. Sobieski's jumper front of the iron, no good. And Bigwood, the rebound. Back to Cleveland. Cleveland, right side to Bigwood, back to Cleveland. Taylor behind the back dribble. No look pass. Very nearly stolen away. DeLeo ends up with it. Now battle for it. Possession arrow favors Athol, but with only 9 seconds on the shot clock. St. Cyr now to throw it in for Athol. Back to Cleveland. Cleveland right side and through the hands of Bigwood. And we're going the other way. It's a rare mistake by Haley. Had a great job tonight for Athol. Warren now. Sobieski jumper in the middle and the pass no good. And a put back up and in by Marie Demon. Cleveland. Runs right side, stops. Bigwood. Bigwood gets the baseline. A turnaround layup is good. Great play by Haley Bigwood. Wow. That was one for the highlight reel. 17 points in this game for Haley. And ends up in the hands of Mackin, who goes up strong, draws the foul. As it has not been a real even second half for Frontier, rather, on the offensive side of the ball. Like I said, they only outscored Athol 13-12 in that third quarter, and they've had their challenges finding the basket, but they've done a great job on the boards. Mackin. First shot is good. She'll get one more. Tonight's game being brought to you by Attorney Dan Graves, Esquire, Deerfield's town moderator. He's a practicing attorney in Greenfield. 773-8706 for all your legal needs. Second shot is good. Makes them both. 56-30. Frontiers lead 26. Cleveland now. Trying to pass it to Putnam. Back to Cleveland. Cleveland. Hook shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Mackin. Dribbles out of containment. Mackin tries to go coast to coast. Gets hammered on the way through by Putnam. And it's going to be 2 shots for Caitlin. Again, Caitlin had a solid first half. Has not a bad second half, but has had limited minutes because of the foul trouble. She's playing with 4 right now. That's the 3rd foul, by the way, on Putnam. Mackin's first shot is no good. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Bobby C's DJ Service. Voted best mobile disc jockey in the Valley for 6 years running now. Book your next party now at BobbyC'sDJService.com. Second shot does not go. Misses them both, but a putback by Sobieski is no good. Dean tries to go up, and she draws the foul. So Frontier has owned the offensive boards tonight. No question about it. And between Sobieski, Demon, Dean, and Mackin, it's been all Frontier on the glass. And Olivia will shoot, and that's another foul on Putnam, so she's got 4. One more, and her night's over. Olivia's first shot is good. She will get one more. Olivia Dean's only taken 1 3-pointer in this game. She's 0 for 1 from three-point line. Not a single 3 for a Frontier team that's been known to shoot threes historically. And this season they have not really relied on the three as much as they have in past years. But their three-point threat is the girl at the line right now, Olivia Dean. Second shot is good. Olivia has made 9 free throws in this game. Putnam now. Jumper is a wild shot, no good. Sobieski the rebound. 1 and out for Athol. Here comes Amelia up ahead to Mackin. Off the glass and in! Caitlin Mackin. What a play. And the lead is now 30. Largest of the game. 60-30. Frontier with the lead. 5.5 to go in this one. And Mackin another steal. Great anticipation again. Over to Warren. Sierra will set up the offense. To Olivia. Demon. Nice shot. Great pass. Right in the paint. Up and in. It's almost a clinic out there right now. 32-point lead for Frontier. Cleveland. Right side to Bigwood. Back to Cleveland. Cleveland spinning away. Hooked up. Trying to get loose. No help. Finally gets it to Bigwood as she falls down. Bigwood. Hook shot. Kind of wild. Rebound pulled down by Putnam. And we've got a foul on Demon. It's going to be a non-shooting foul, I believe. Mackin will sit. Demon is still out there with 4 fouls. No, it is going to be a shooting. Okay, I thought it was a shooting situation because we're into the bonus. So Sophie Putnam will shoot for Red Raiders. First shot, spins out on the 1-and-1. Rebound pulled down by who else? Olivia Dean. Dean up ahead to Mackin. Or to Demon, rather. Back to Dean. Dean got the lane and drew the foul. And that one hurt a bit. A lot of contact. Got that one right in the gut, it looks like. But it's a couple of shots for Olivia Dean. Has been a physical game. Yeah, we have not seen Ariana Walker since she got poked in the eye earlier in the game. That happened in the first half. Dean's first one is all net. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Holiday Pizza, center of South Deerfield. Holiday is the official pizza of Frontier Community Access Television. Putnam is out. DeLeo is out. And Wrigley back in for Athol. Second shot, front of the iron, no good. Putnam the rebound, or Cleveland rather. Cleveland now brings it up. Taylor. Right side to Bigwood. Bigwood. Stolen away nicely by Abby Roberts. What a play by Roberts. Dean up ahead to Demon. Demon, pull-up jumper. A little bit wild. Rebound pulled down by Olivia. Sierra Warren back out to Roberts. Roberts fakes the shot over to Sierra. Sierra for 3. Line drive shot. Front of the iron, no good. Out of bounds, Athol ball. Macy King back in. Olivia Dean will sit. That might be the last we see of Olivia. We'll see. There's 4 minutes left. Jacob Baptiste back into the game, running the point for Athol. Right side to Polana. Baptiste shot is an air ball. And Macy King the rebound, and we're going back the other way. Warren to throw it in for Frontier. 63-30. Frontier by 33. Sierra now. Right side to Roberts. Shot now by Sobieski is no good. And it's going to be Athol ball on the arrow. Jacob Baptiste with it now. She's going to jack up a three and hit it. Wow. She can shoot that ball outside big time. That's 2 threes for her in this game. Sobieski, nice spin move. Off the glass, no good. Raiders control the rebound only for a second, though, as Demon takes it back. Demon kicks it back to Roberts. Back to Demon in the elbow. Demon spots up for 3. Air ball. Sobieski has it, though, under the basket. Knocked loose. Baptista comes away with it. Up ahead to Polana. Riley. Kind of a crazy-looking shot. Rebound pulled down by Warren, and she gets fouled on the way up the floor, and Warren will come up and will shoot 2 shots. And that foul is going to be on Araya Lee. Just into the game for Athol, her first. And we're in the double bonus, so it'll be 2 shots for Sierra Warren. First shot is good by Sierra Warren. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Webb's America's Yarn Store, Northampton. Kathy and Steve Elkins are longtime Deerfield residents, good supporters of local athletics. Visit them at yarn.com. Amelia Sobieski checks out, probably for the game. 19 points in this one for Amelia. And hitting the floor, going after that ball is Macy King. Gotta love it. Frontiers up 64-33, and they're still diving after loose balls. No stopping this team. They are always playing. Sierra Warren to throw in to Fuller. Amanda back to Sierra. And again, Mackin tries to weave her way through for a shot. And it's going to be Athol basketball. 2:40 to go in the game. 64-33. This has long since been academic, but still a little more basketball to play. Baptista now with it. Right side to Polana. Polana tries to feed the paint. Ball hits the floor, out of bounds. Frontier basketball. That was a crazy-looking exchange there. And Marie Demon throws it in to Sierra Warren. Warren up ahead to Macy King. King, pull-up jumper from 12. Iron, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Frontier. Elena Mays Poland checks in, and Marie Demon probably will sit for the rest of this one. 14 points for Marie in this one. Mays Poland being guarded and steps on the baseline. Good defense there by Eka Baptista. 64-33. Front Athol with the basketball. 2 minutes to go. 2:10 to be exact. Baptista. Right side it goes to Polana. And now in the middle to Cleveland. Shot no good. And we're going back the other way. Fuller to Warren. Warren runs through and tried to lob it, I think, on the baseline to a breaking King, but it was just too far ahead. So we're going back the other way. Baptista now runs right side. Running shot and a foul, and hitting the floor for Frontier was Caitlin Mackin, and that's 5 on her. So Caitlin is fouled out of the game, and she'll finish with 8 points. And Roberts will check in for her. So I hate to see anybody foul up, but boy, Mackin played a solid game tonight. Despite the foul trouble, she was a force out there, especially in the first half. Best player on the floor, I think, in that first half for Frontier. Baptista will shoot. Her first one is good. And tonight's game being brought to you in part by Cheslick's Market in the center of South Deerfield. Great coffee, snacks, and awesome lunch specials. Go see Nicole and the gang today, right across from the Common in South Deerfield. Baptista's second one is good. She makes them both. 1:41 to go in this one. Warren now brings it up for Frontier. Right side to Fuller. Fuller, shot partially blocked. King the rebound, the putback, and the ball gets stuck on the side of the basket. The question is, who's going to get it down? Because none of them are tall enough to reach it. And Lenny Mallett will take care of it. There we go. That happens once in a while during the course of a basketball game. Fuller to throw it in for the Hawks. Fuller into King, back to Fuller. Fuller, jumper from the elbow, catches some iron, out of bounds, and we're going back the other way. 64-35 Hawks, 1:21 to go in the game. Baptista now. Right side it goes to Polana. Polana, three-pointer, catches the iron, no good. And King lets it go out of bounds. Smart play. 1:08 to go. Frontier to inbound. Warren bringing it up. Crosses half court. Warren bounce pass top of the key to Mays Pullen. Ends up in the hands of Fuller, who puts it up and in. So Amanda Fuller is in the book. 66-35. 31-point lead for Frontier. Cleveland goes up strong, lays it up and in. Warren now crosses the timeline. 38 seconds left. Left side to Mays Pullen. King now out to Warren, to Fuller. Fuller runs to the right elbow. To King. Back out to Warren, 10 to shoot. Warren takes the jumper, top of the key, spins out. Rebound putback does not go for Elena Mays Pullen, out of bounds. And what do we have? Frontier ball with a fresh 30. Shot clock is off though, 15 seconds left. And they'll roll it out. King draws double coverage. Back out to Warren for three, and Sierra Warren puts the exclamation point on with a three-point bomb from the top of the key. 3 seconds left. And a deep three does not go, and that will do it. The final score from Athol, Frontier Redhawks, 69, the Athol Red Raiders, 37. So a dominant performance for the Hawks as they end up at 2-2. And more importantly, they are 2-1 in the Franklin County League, in a dominant performance, as I think a lot of people expected from this Frontier team. Very well balanced attack and a team that's got a lot of depth. Running the quick numbers for the Redhawks in this one, leading all scorers in the game was Amelia Sobieski. She had 19 points, 14 for Marie Demon, 12 for Olivia Dean, 8 for Caitlin Mackin, who I thought, again, was the best player on the floor in that first half, especially before she got into foul trouble. 6 points for Sierra Warren, 5 for Charlotte Dulett, 3 for Macy King, and 2 for Amanda Fuller. The Redhawks with a big road win here in Athol against the Red Raiders, and that'll do it for our broadcast. I want to thank our underwriters, attorney Dan Graves, Bobby C's DJ Service, Holiday Pizza, Webb's America's Yarn Store, and Cheslick's Market in the center of South Deerfield. For Alec Eckel, the executive producer of Frontier Regional Sports, Kevin Murphy, I'm Chris Collins. The final score from Athol, Frontier 69, Athol 37. Thanks for watching Red Hawk Basketball on Frontier Community Access Television.